It is my great honor to introduce our student speaker, JoyceRafla, a candidate for the Master of Arts degree. I present you with JoyceRafla.
Professors, fellow graduates, parents, and friends, Mabruk. That's the Arabic word for congratulations. A story of a girl I know goes like this. She graduated with a degree in economics at the peak of the financial crisis. Thanks to her luck, she couldn't find a job. But she was hired in a job that helped her change the world. She was firing people. She always knew she had a passion for education, but not the opportunity. In a miraculous turn of events, she found her way to Teachers College. And that's where she found herself. This girl is me. My name is JoyceRafla. I'm Egyptian, and I'm deeply honored to be your student speaker for today, reflecting with you on the richness of our experience here at Teachers College. With 125 years of history and over 15% of our student body coming from 80 different countries, studying here is definitely an experience that connects us to different times and places and exposes us to life lessons that transcend all national borders and histories. Through this experience, I've come to realize a number of borderless life lessons which unite us as humans, possibly showing me that the world is flat. I want to share these lessons with you today as you think about your next steps. In our time at Teachers College, we've all learned and carried forth its mission of striving for social justice. This mission has led me to believe that people are significant regardless of their resumes. At the depth of our hearts and at the core of who we are, we all struggle with doubts about ourselves and our sense of meaningfulness. As we think about our futures, we are often preoccupied by the details of building our resumes, and at times lose the long-term perspective that actually provides meaning to our journeys. With this outlook, we might be missing an important life lesson. It's people who make achievements, not the other way around. Our controversial class discussions at Teachers College guided me to understand that life is complex and challenging. So much so that our brains often create shortcuts to solving societal problems. One shortcut I created in my head was thinking that citizens of more developed countries are probably the happiest in the world. However, I discovered that all people have their own sets of struggles everywhere. Whether we're fighting to build a democracy or to create jobs, the foundation of our struggles is the same wherever we live. The lesson is, we're all striving for the assurance of a better tomorrow for our children and ourselves. This need for assurance is probably why we developed the scientific method to control and predict our environments. In a research-driven institution like Teachers College, with too narrow of a perspective, we might be more inclined to believe in the grandeur of the scientific method alone. In doing so, we may miss the most significant part of our humanity, our resilience and adaptability to life's changing circumstances. At one point during the Egyptian Revolution, the police retreated from the streets of Cairo. My father and brother had to leave the house every night to join other men in an alternative neighborhood watch system to protect their families and monumental artifacts. I witnessed similar solidarity happen in New York during and after Superstorm Sandy, when people collaborated to adapt to the aftermath of the storm. Lesson 3, it's adaptability, not predictability, that we should be celebrating. Statistically, there was no way to predict that I would be standing here today. Standing as an example of the myth that predictability is an absolute determinant of our destinies. I am a woman from a minority group of a middle-class family in a patriarchal Middle Eastern society, but I'm graduating from Teachers College, Columbia University. I'm here against a culture that expects me to conform and submit to the traditional place of women in society. Despite all of the discouraging comments I had heard from people in my home country who thought I couldn't make it on my own as a woman, I'm here. I'm here because of my personal convictions, as well as other people's investments and sacrifices. And I know the same goes for other students graduating with me today. As you walk out of here contemplating your next steps, don't overwhelm yourselves. You made it this far, and my hope is that these borderless life lessons will empower you even more. Recognize your true worth, your resilience, and your adaptability to endure whatever life throws your way. And we're never alone. We are fruits of the efforts of our parents, teachers, professors, friends, and even our cohorts here. We owe much of our success to other humans, which should drive us to give back. That's how we're all interconnected in this world, changing it one human at a time, starting with the most challenging, ourselves. Thank you, Mabruk, and congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christopher Sierra, Master's candidate in the Department of Arts and Humanities.
At the end of a storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. When you walk through a storm, keep your head held high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song